The following is a presentation of the United Wrestling Network.
Welcome to Championship Wrestling presented by Pro Shingle. It's the PP3 blockbuster finale. I am Dustin Starr alongside my lovely Maria.
This week we will wrap up our coverage of the PP3 Finals blockbuster with 3 more big matchups, including our star-studded main event for the Dave & Buster's Match of the Week.
Oh yeah, join us tomorrow night at Dave & Buster's in Memphis for our WWE Extreme Rules watch party. It's free to watch, and Dave & Buster's Match of the Week is our champion showcase pitting Heritage Champion Watts and United TV Champion Dan Joseph against the United World Tag Team Champions Adrian Quest and Andy Brown in a non-title tag team match. 4 of the most talented wrestlers in the world, all carrying championship gold, once again cap off this amazing blockbuster.
Plus, we see the return of Danny Limelight Rivera, who actually qualified for the tournament but was mysteriously attacked before it began.
Yeah.
He suffered a serious shoulder injury in his qualifying match, as we've seen, but today he's back.
Yeah, he's back against Steven Tresario. Danny has a chip on his shoulder, and it's all healed up. And after seeing the pathetic way that Ray Rosas won the tournament last week, I bet he's even more motivated to get back in action.
Fidel and Pinx are also back in action, and they take on the debuting 4 Minutes of Heat in a tag team match. Playa!
And that match happens right now.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 475 pounds, the team of Pinx and Fidel Bravo.
Gonna kick things off with tag team action. We celebrate a decade of championship wrestling, and these two have been fixtures and certainly one of the tougher teams in the tag team division, which really opened up quite a bit, guys, with the exit of Vermin. They got sent packing by the Wolf Zaddies.
That's right, that's right. Big news from just a couple weeks ago. I'm still shocked, okay?
And introducing their opponents from Portland, Oregon, at a combined weight of 401 pounds, Rock God Ricky Gibson and Freak Nasty Eddie Pearl, 4 Minutes of Heat.
4 Minutes of Heat making their championship wrestling debut. They have been rocking out in the Pacific Northwest, and now the tour bus drives up to the Ocean View Pavilion. So as we mentioned, when one door closes, others open. No more opportunities for Vermin, but now the door open for either the established team here of Pinx and Fidel to make some moves, or the debuting 4 Minutes of Heat. Looks like it's going to be Freak Nasty Eddie Pearl kicking things off for 4 Minutes of Heat in there with Fidel Bravo. And guys, the landscape has radically changed in the tag team division with the exit of Vermin.
That's right, of course, Vermin, a fixture, in championship wrestling from Hollywood for so many years, vanquished by the Wolf Zaddies, and like we said on that, on that night, on that program, again, now the opportunity is there for other teams to step up. Will it be 4 Minutes of Heat? Will it be Pinx and Bravo?
Beautiful arm drag takedown there by Eddie Pearl. And you know that you got Ray Rosas is now the PP3 Cup bearer. Did it in the most nefarious means possible.
Yeah, Ray Rosas, let's call it like it is, TK. Ray Rosas stole the PP3 Cup from Anthony Idol, but of course with Adrian Quest and Andy Brown holding the tag team titles, of course Ray Rosas will not be challenging for those championships.
He's not going to be challenging for the Arizona State Championship either, because he currently holds it. So I think maybe television title, perhaps a heritage title. I wouldn't take a number to face Watts, but that's just me. Now a nice arm drag again. Taking control of this matchup thus far, Blake, has been this team making their debut here, 4 Minutes of Heat. Impressed so far?
I am impressed so far. They've been really putting it on Fidel Bravo. He's got to get to the corner and get Pink in here so Pink can use some of his size.
Pinx is a big man that can cause a variety of damage. You got the Rock God,
Ricky Gibson in there, and of course Freak Nasty Eddie Pearl on the outside. And of course, speaking of tag teams, big tag team main event, Watson Dan Joseph against Adrian Quest and Andy Brown in a championship showcase.
Can't wait for that. What a star-studded main event. 4 champions in one match still coming on in our main event. Championships and the road to them, all what the PP3 is all about, but certainly the way Rosas won it, not what it's all about. Look at this double team offense here by 4 minutes of heat. Wow, nice. Cover.
Eddie Pearl with that cover too, but gotta ask you, TK, what about Ray Rosas lurking in the background? Will we see him later tonight with that PP3 Cup?
Excellent point, because you've got 2 champions out there that he could potentially target in the television champion, Dan Joseph, and the heritage champion Watts. So you got to think they're going to have their heads on a swivel in that matchup.
They absolutely should. Anytime we see one of the guys in that group, we see all of the guys in that group, and they're always up to something.
Pinx and Bravo catching Eddie Pearl. Oh, big power slam by Pinx.
Nice double team in there, into the cover. Tough to kick out when you got all that body weight of Pinx on you, but Pinx has really done well to change his body. You remember back in the day when he was with the Nobodies, had much more body weight, but just didn't have the type of endurance that he has now.
That's right. I mean, Pinx has got himself into incredible shape, TK. Wait, look at this double team here. Ooh! Bravo now with the cover. Only a 2 count. And again, Troop, like you said, 4 minutes of heat, very impressive early on, but now how will they respond, Troop, to being tested by Bravo and Pinx?
Absolutely, they definitely came out with some great momentum, but after Pinx got tagged in, the things have been starting to change. Let's see if that continues.
Swing and a miss there. We might see some double teaming the other way. Look out here. Oh, there's one half. Ooh. Looking for the backstabbeth. All aboard.
And tides can change just that quickly.
Take that crazy train all the way to the pay window.
There you go. Got to tell you, super impressed with 4 minutes of heat here. What a debut on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
Double team backstabber, the backstabbeth, but now look at that hip toss.
Fantastic counter by Pink.
And Gibson's out here, guys. If Fidel Bravo can capitalize, this thing might be on ice. Into the cover. Almost puts him away, and you can hear definitely some support for 4 minutes of heat in the house here. Quickly winning over the faithful in the Ocean View Pavilion.
Listen, I think so. What we're seeing for 4 minutes of heat, a great tag team continuity.
Fidel Bravo out of the north-south position, trying to wear down 4 minutes of heat. This tag team encounter continues right after this.
Choosing Pro Shingle is like picking the perfect tag team partner, right, Dave?
You got that right. It's simple and easy. They'll even file your insurance claim for you.
Give them a call. Tell them Dave and Dustin sent you.
901-258-6503.
I'm a man. I'm the best chugger in school. Go. My nickname in school now is?
Oh, gosh.
He's Chugmaster.
Ice cream slush chugger.
Lemonberry slush float.
Yum.
This portion of Championship Wrestling is presented by Platinum Jewelers.
I love Platinum Jewelers, and diamonds are a girl's best friend. Platinum Jewelers carries the most beautiful bracelets and rings like what I'm wearing right now, but they also carry new and pre-owned high-end watches.
I mean, just look at it. Is it blinding you?
It's nice.
Oh my gosh, great watches. Oh yeah, my guys out there looking to get engaged, look no further. Platinum Jewelers can work within your budget.
Visit them today at one of their convenient locations in Memphis.
Dave & Buster's is the coolest place to eat, drink, play, and watch Extreme Rules. Join us Sunday, July 19th. It's free. Plus, you can win prizes. Dave & Buster's Wolf Chase.
Hey Memphis, it's important to do your part to help limit the spread of COVID-19.
Which means wear a mask.
Not that kind of mask, this kind of mask, and the right way, over your nose and mouth.
Do your part to flatten the curve.
Last week on Championship Wrestling, our PP3 Blockbuster Part 2 kicked off with 6-man tag team action. The Friendship Farm squaring off against Wasted Youth and Ice Williams.
Jamie Iovine comes out of nowhere, back inside. Friendship Farm does the rest, gets the victory.
Then, two former friends battle for an opportunity at the United TV title. It's Levi Shapiro with Howdy Price versus Buddy Royal. And in our main event, Ray Rosas versus Anthony Idol in the PP3 Finals. And just when you think Ray Rosas couldn't stoop any lower,
Ray Rosas grabbed Idol's leg, forced it to kick the ref, TK.
All that and so much more on the fastest hour in pro wrestling. Watch episode 67 in full on our official YouTube channel at CW30 Wrestling.
Welcome back, everyone. Tag team match continuing here, trying to keep the full court press going. Fidel Bravo and Pinx, big sidewalk slam by the big man. Whole lot of authority on that. Is he going to go for the cover? He does. Looking for the win. Only a count of two. Boy, the power impressive, is it not?
Absolutely. He's a big boy, slamming dudes down.
But you talk about it, right? Pinx has just got himself into incredible shape over the years, right? Who will forget the nobodies? Back in the day, of course, Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, TK, celebrating our 10-year anniversary this year.
Full decade of action. Sunset flips on the Sunset Strip.
Hey, you and me were there on day one. On day one, TK.
Sure were. Look at this now. Bravo on the outside, playing his own drum solo here on the Rock God. Right into the blatant choke. Referee now gets a look at that. Damage already done, however. Team here will maybe position themselves a little bit closer to a title shot at the United Tag Team Champions. Andy Brown, Adrian Quest. You know who's not going to get a title shot ever? Berman, exactly. Thank you. Thanks for picking up what I was putting down.
I smelled what you were stepping in.
And I got to ask, Troop, you know, if you're Rock God Ricky Gibson there, what do you think you need to do to get back in control of this matchup, Troop?
I think that they need to get a tag. As long as they're stuck in this corner and Fidel and Pinx are able to just tag back and forth in, they're going to continue to do damage. 4 minutes of heat. They need to get a tag and get the fresh man in.
Big splash. Grapevining the legs was Fidel for the big man to do the damage. All the body weight down.
Doing a fantastic job of keeping one of them between the other guy in his corner so that he can't get there to get a tag. He has a person to go through before he's able to get there.
Yep, that body positioning, so important, especially when it's a big body like Pinx. That's a big door to kick down, that's for certain.
Ooh, look at the power, the velocity from Pinx there.
And he was so close to getting that tag that time, but Pinx used his size and strength to turn him and chuck him back into the corner.
There was some just unbelievable leverage in that Irish whip. And the Rock God hit the corner hard and heavy, and he is in big-time trouble right now.
The tag there might have really changed the momentum of this match. 4 minutes of heat needs to do something differently because as of right now, they are not winning this match anymore.
It might be 3 seconds of heat real soon, and it won't be going their way, let me tell you.
Listen, Gibson trying to go toe-to-toe with Pinx. Got to appreciate the intestinal fortitude there, the courage to exchange blows with the bigger man.
I was going to say that Gibson out on his feet, but not the case anymore. Just crumbles to the canvas yet again. Ground. Look at these hammer shots here. If this was an MMA fight, a referee would probably be calling for the TKO.
The referee would have waved this off a while ago for an MMA fight. He's doing some serious damage on top.
Gibson's got to find a way to intelligently defend himself, just getting teed off on.
You got to think it's only a matter of seconds at this point if that Gibson and Pearl are going to stay in this match if Gibson does not make the tag.
Gibson definitely has a fighter's heart, the way he's staying in there and continuing to try and fight back despite the amount of damage that he's taken.
Yeah, but he's turned into a solo act because of cutting off the ring here. He's a man on an island. This band has been split up because of the expert tag team wrestling of Fidel and Pinx.
Oh, and the Rock God goes down again.
Yeah, he got rocked. He got rocked all right. In big time trouble. Tour canceled.
We got to think these guys been touring the country, obviously based out of the Northwest, but that's got to take its own toll.
Yeah, if you bought concert tickets for 4 minutes of heat, refunds coming your way because the tour's over after this. Pinx in total control. going for the cover, looking to put him away. Gibson digs down deep, though. Maybe time for one more song. Crowd soundly behind 4 minutes of heat here, guys.
The crowd likes 4 minutes of heat. You know, 4 minutes of heat, kind of like a throwback. You know, TK remind me of some of the great tag teams of yesteryear.
Yep, it's also their hit single. Went up the charts. Whoa. And desperation dive and didn't get it done.
That must be a great feeling for Pinx and Fidel to know that he's that desperate to get the tag. He's almost done.
Kind of like a failed stage dive there.
Yeah, it was. Nobody caught him. And here we go, into the cover.
Oh! And now Fidel Bravo. And
no one's home.
And Bravo had made Eddie Pearl a non-factor. And that again, you know, just hold on. There's the cover. Gotta seem helpless right here for the Rock God. He did everything he could to make it to the tag, to no avail.
What we're seeing is Fidel Bravo and Pinx just testing the will of Rock God. Ricky Gibson coming back now with those shots. Everything he has, TK Troop, everything.
Oh man, what you could hear it. That shot echoed. That was a bass drum there and a half.
Those 10 punches from the Rock God were nothing compared to that one big punch by Pinx.
Oh, but the drop kick took the big man down. The big man's bewildered. Can Gibson make the tag? Pinx has a hold of the ankle. One more dive, could do it. Oh, there we go. Counter kick, Fidel tags, and in comes Eddie Pearl. 2 freshmen enter.
Here we go, Freak Nasty Eddie Pearl with the shot to the head of Bravo.
Might as well jump.
Oh, big German suplex.
Release German. Eddie Pearl, though, he's going to have to divide and conquer. Oh! He's the only conscious member of his team right now. Big shot, again, taking down the big man, and that is difficult to do. Nice suplex.
The aerial ability of Freak Nasty Eddie Pearl.
Spent a lot of time there on the apron and making him pay. Look at that frog splash. Beautifully done. Here we go. Oh, friendly fire. Nothing friendly about that.
Little miscommunication on the part of Pinx and Bravo.
Tag is made. Maybe going to see some double teaming. Does Gibson have enough left in the tank?
He does not look fully recovered to me.
They were looking for the power ballot. Got broken up. Oh, what in the world is this?
Oh, no!
Basically sacrificing there, forcing Destroyer, now the choke to sleep. Adios. Uno, dos, and Trace.
He's sleeping on the mat. He's out cold.
Here are your winners, Pinx and Fidel Bravo.
4 minutes of heat. Probably feeling like they woke up from an after-party hangover.
Looking to raise money for your school, nonprofit, or youth sports team?
Tag team with Championship Wrestling.
Oh yeah! Bring live pro wrestling to your event or fundraiser.
It's simple. For more information, go to championshipwrestlingmemphis.com and click Contact.
Get your Evolution comic books at hthmemphis.org.
COVID-19 is spreading, but here are some tips you can do to protect yourself.
Wash your hands often.
Keep a social distance of at least 3 feet.
Cough into your elbow.
Your face, don't touch it.
And of course, if you feel sick, stay home. Let's all do our part to flatten the curve.
Welcome back. Great way to start this week off.
What a debut for the team of 4 Minutes of Heat. Ricky Gibson and Eddie Pearl are fast, crisp, and exciting. They're like a throwback team that reminds me of classic days of Memphis wrestling.
Yeah, but Fidel and Pinx were in no mood to let anyone make a name at their expense and did everything that they needed to spoil the debut of 4 Minutes of Heat. After that match, Fidel and Pinx had a strong message for the tag team division.
Okay, it's been a long time since we've been seeing you around here.
Yeah, it has been a long time.
It has been. Where you been?
Fidel and Pinx. Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been too long. And then you guys think you can bring us back to feed us the fresh meat like we're a couple of ham and eggers here? We ain't going down like that. No.
You see, we understand that these guys have been making a name for themselves all over the country. But the Pinx, we are the names here. Nosotros somos la pareja atómica.
Year after year, day after day, week after week, we ain't going anywhere.
United Wrestling Network, you might have forgotten about us, but we have not forgotten about you. You better recognize that it's time to respect. Palabra, all eyes on us.
Fidel and Pinx, like many others, seem extremely motivated, especially with Vermin out of the picture. I'd say the tag division is wide open for any team to step up.
Up next, it's the triumphant return of Danny Limelight Rivera.
John Roberts here, and I am joined at this time by the current Hollywood Heritage Champion Watts and the current United Television Champion Dan Joseph. Now, gentlemen, last week we saw Ray Rosas claim the 2020 PP3 Cup, which means that he has an opportunity to cash that in at any time on either one of you for any championship.
Here's the thing. If there's one thing that Ray Rosas is not, it's stupid. Ray Rosas ain't dumb. There ain't no way he's gonna cash that in on me. There's no way. He's gonna cash in on you.
No, I don't think so, man. No. Look, Ray Rosas has had the television championship already. He has not had the Heritage title. He's gonna come and cash it in on you. There's no doubt in my mind. Plus, I've had an open challenge on this since I started holding the title. You don't gotta cash it in on me. Just come bring it.
Right.
He's coming for you.
See, the thing is though, like,
Whoa. You big and bad talking about Ray when he's not around, but we're here. Yeah. And you ain't saying nothing now, right? Dan, ain't no one care about that title. That's the one we want. And that's the one we're going to get.
You want this?
Later on today.
You want it?
Later on today, I'm going to show you what a real ass whooping is like.
Dog, let's get this dude.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the Headlands, weighing in at 190 SPM, Steven Tresario.
Starting to wind down on this final episode of the PP3 blockbuster. PP3 implications in the past for Tresario. Was in the tournament a couple years back. Has had some success of late, including winning a triple threat match against Mikey O'Shea, Keita Murray. Looking to keep that momentum going here under the bright lights of Hollywood.
And introducing his opponent, from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 175 pounds, Danny Limelight Rivera.
Danny Limelight Rivera had qualified for the PP3 tournament, had to exit the tournament. Nasty AC shoulder separation, sidelined him. Great to see him back.
Absolutely. Welcome back to one of the high flyers here at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
See if you mentioned at the start of the program, Blake, we'll see if he's back at 100%. Did he perhaps come back too soon? We will see. Tough test in there with Steven Tresario.
Coming back from injuries is always tough. That's not how you want to do your first tie-up when you first come back.
Well, especially when you come back from a shoulder injury, get dropped right on that shoulder. Right, again, like we said, Danny Limelight, a lot of momentum on his way. An injury really sidelines you, though. You know, takes you out of the action, TK, gets rid of that momentum.
Well, it does, and Limelight Rivera looks to be in phenomenal condition, as he always is, so the rehab seemed to have gone well. But there's a difference, and I'm sure you'll echo this, Blake, difference between being in great cardio condition and being back in in-ring shape and getting back into the action.
Absolutely, and one of the biggest things to consider there is the confidence in that injured shoulder. How confident is he in it? It might be 100%, but is he willing to go out there and test it like it's 100%?
Well, we know Tresario certainly going to test him here on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Again, coming up next, fans, don't forget Watts and Dan Joseph against Adrian Quest and Andy Brown, a championship showcase. But right here, the return of Danny Limelight.
And fans, if you're watching at home, keep an eye on that left shoulder of Danny Limelight Rivera. He has a huge protrusion on the top of that shoulder in the trapezius area. Now here we go, into the cover, roll up there by Tresario. So, although cleared, there's no denying that there's something certainly up with that shoulder.
And they call it a separated shoulder for a reason, and you can sure see that separation at times.
And do you think Tresario is going to be targeting that shoulder? You think he's going to look to play spoiler tonight on the return of Danny Limelight?
I got to wonder just how susceptible that is. You think like a 12-6 elbow of that would be so painful, but we'll see. Thus far, Danny Limelight Rivera not shying away, that's for sure. Counters out of the head scissors. Roll up the other way by Tresario. Great action to kick things off. These two keeping it fundamental in the early going. Well, there you see some of that speed, so not gun shy. Cover the other way. Nice action to kick things off in this matchup.
Danny Limelight looking good here so far. Doesn't look like he skipped a beat or missed a beat, Hut Troop.
Definitely a big smile on his face. He's for sure happy to be back.
He wears that shoulder separation like a badge of courage, really. There you see a good look at it. See it there, right there on your screen. And, you just...
Watch out here. Oh! Big springboard hurricane rana by Danny Limelight.
Kind of high flying I was talking about. One of my favorite high flyers here at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
Not only a great high flyer, as we're seeing, Troop, also a great striker.
It really is. As is Tresario, though, too. Tresario, that twitching time bomb, as John Quasto used to call him. And we'll see, though. Right now, using his agility is Limelight. He's so deadly outside, inside. And Tresario, presence of mind to roll to the outside. Going to try and get himself an unofficial timeout. Good luck. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
Still a dangerous place to be with a high flyer like Rivera.
Oh! Bellsbury, the flop to the outside. Unbelievable. What a high jump there.
We mentioned being questionable about the confidence of Danny Rivera, but he looks confident to me.
Fosbury flop on the outside, just throwing caution to the wind, guys, especially when we talked about that shoulder injury. Certainly not affecting him in terms of his mentality.
Well, he's making a statement here, TK, making a statement, Troop. Danny Limelight is back, and he's back with something to prove. No fear from Danny Limelight.
Nasty kick upstairs, look out here. Got caught there by Tresario. Nice counter by Steven Tresario. Oh! Into the double stomp. That could do it. Caught that shoulder as well as the cabeza folding him up. I think only the momentum took him out of that cover there. Tresario in control. What a matchup. Seesaw action. We'll be back with more on Championship Wrestling.
Your neighbor just called and said you need a roof shampoo. Our patented green, eco-friendly roof cleaning solution is perfect for your shingles. Call now for a free quote, 901-258-6503.
This portion of Championship Wrestling is presented by Platinum Jewelers.
I love Platinum Jewelers, and diamonds are a girl's best friend. Platinum Jewelers carries the most beautiful bracelets and rings like what I'm wearing right now, but they also carry new and pre-owned high-end watches.
Just look at it. Is it blinding you?
It's nice.
Oh my gosh, great watches. Oh yeah, my guys out there looking to get engaged, look no further. Platinum Jewelers can work within your budget.
Visit them today at one of their convenient locations in Memphis.
Looking for a new wrestling podcast? Listen to Brian Trammell and the best little wrestling podcast in the business. Available on your favorite podcast providers at stspod.club. Dave & Buster's is the coolest place to eat, drink, play, and watch Extreme Rules. Join us Sunday, July 19th. It's free. Plus, you can win prizes. Dave & Buster's Wolf Chase.
Hey Memphis, it's important to do your part to help limit the spread of COVID-19.
Which means wear a mask.
Not that kind of mask, this kind of mask, and the right way, over your nose and mouth.
Do your part to flatten the curve.
Welcome back. Competitive matchup. between Steven Tresario, who's taking the shortcut right now, and the returning from injury, Danny Limelight Rivera. Great action from the opening bell thus far, guys.
100%, very incredible athleticism from Danny Limelight. Of course, Tresario just cutting him off here. You gotta worry about that that arm though, getting under the neck there, maybe trying to choke him.
Spinning back.
Tresario's playing it very smart by hanging on to Danny Limelight, so he can't do any of his flipping, flying stuff.
Nice drop kick there. Just baited him in, did Tresario. Measured him, caught him with all that drop kick into the cover. Close call.
You know, we've been talking a lot about the athleticism of Danny Limelight, but what about the athleticism there from Tresario? I mean, talk about elevation in that drop kick. Perfect, a picture perfect.
Tresario, he's attacking that upper body, the head, the neck, the shoulder, which is a big key factor here for Danny Limelight Rivera. And that really plays into how he likes to put you away, speaking of Tresario, that twisted snap. So might be putting, you know, a couple deposits in the bank here in this matchup as we go along, trying to lead the way for that opportunity down the line.
100% TK, and I gotta ask you, Troop, you know, in a match like this, you know, as the time's ticking down, the minutes are going by, you're getting a little tired, coming back from an injury, you know, where does that put your psyche?
No, if it was me and I was injured, I would be looking to put Tresario away as quickly as
That's what he's doing. It's Tresario trying to put Limelight away. That big slam into the elbow. Yep, your thoughts, Blake.
I'd be trying to, if I was coming back from injury, I'd be looking for the finish as quickly as possible.
And now Danny Limelight just gasping for breath in the corner here. You talk about the ring shape. Is now maybe that coming into play, TK?
Well, it sure could, especially when you're getting choked out on the bottom rope. Your wind's going to be tested, literally. And Tresario has been able to nullify the high-risk offense right now, and he's just going straight forward. He's going no-nonsense, physical. You're not going to make a lot of mistakes with a style like this, and it's paying off for Tresario.
Now Tresario just baiting Danny Limelight, just waiting for that picture-perfect moment to strike. Watch out. Ooh, what elevation on that big splash.
Into the cover, looking to put him away again. Time of possession offensively lately has been on the side of Tresario, trying to grind out the victory here. Slowing down, taking some of the starch out of that tank of Limelight Rivera.
And listen to him just saying, come on, punk, just talking trash to Limelight. It's a little disrespectful, TK.
Well, it is, and if I know
Here comes Danny Rivera fighting back.
Oh, goes to the eyes. Give me a break. Pretty brazen there, right in front of the official as well.
Right as Danny Limelight was starting to get back on his feet a little bit in this match, too.
Ooh, look at this, that Dragon Sleeper, New York Minute locked it in. When it escaped the back door.
He's wrenching that. He's wrenching it.
Tresario trying to walk himself towards the ropes and trying to bridge, but that puts more now, striking with the knee, doing everything he can to get out of this spider's web that has been spun. The New York Minute backslide now. Well, that'll do it.
Great counter. No, only two. Great counter by Tresario there. Limelight ducks under. Who's coming out on top on this one?
Double clothesline, both go down. Boy, what action in the scramble there.
Absolutely. Danny Limelight needed this little break right now. If he's able to recover and get up before Tresario, I think we might start seeing a turn in the pace of this match.
And I'm not sure who got the worst of that one, Todd. Who got the worst of that exchange? Listen to the crowd here.
Bang, bang play there. Both guys hit so hard, and the strike really elevated both bodies into the air. They both came crashing down on their head and neck region. And we'll see, you got that Rocky Apollo action right here. Who can fight their way to their feet?
Ooh. Limelight countering the punch. Another from Limelight. Under the bright lights here at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
Whoever wins this thing, I say the stock is rising to both great athletes. This has been a phenomenal matchup. But certainly you want the victory. Flying knee, he's rocked. He's rocked. The legs went limp there, Blake.
Absolutely, that flying knee is one of the most vicious techniques that you can use inside the mixed martial arts cage. I'm surprised Tresario's even getting back to his feet this quickly. Tornado kick too. Oh man.
Oh, he's folded up. The legs were folded under him. Almost put him away.
I don't have any idea how Tresario kicked out of that one.
Absolute barrage of strikes. Flying knee, followed by that tornado kick. And Tresario got turned into Gumby.
Oh!
Has the wherewithal to counter there. Wow.
Hey, talk about high-risk maneuvers, TK.
He was scouting that symbiote DDT. I believe that Limelight Rivera was putting himself in position for that. He's won so many matches on this program with it.
What's Tresario setting up for?
Boy.
Top rope belly to back suplex.
Had to really test the shoulder. Great counter though. Wow, what balance.
Landed on his feet. And, symbiote DDT by Limelight.
Look at the reaction now, right into the New York Minute. Oh, there's not going to be any getting out this time.
I think he's got it this time.
Is the fly in the
tap. Welcome back, Danny Limelight.
Incredible action there, guys. Let's take a look back at the action. Here we see it, the attempted suplex. Counters in midair, gets out of there, and ends up locking in that New York Minute. Welcome back, Danny Limelight Rivera. What a win.
That's a counter where you can only see a guy with the athleticism of Danny Limelight.
Standing by David Marquez to get a word with the winner.
Okay, folks, you just seen it. Looks like Mr. Limelight is back 100%. Doctor cleared. You're ready to go. What does the future hold for you, Mr. Rivera?
Well, Mr. Marquez, and I call you Mr. Marquez because I respect you. But what I don't respect is people who lack intestinal fortitude to look me face to face. Bring that camera closer. Look me face to face, man to man, and fight me. Instead, they attacked me from behind, put me on the sidelines, and kept me out of the PP3 tournament, taken away from these fans and everybody watching at home. But you see, I'm back, and I'm better than ever, and I'm back to my winning ways. And all I can think about is that when I was sitting on the sideline, I didn't have money coming into my pocket, but more importantly, my daughter didn't have food coming into her mouth, so I take that very personal. So whoever it was that came after me, just know eventually, everything done in the dark comes to light. And you can bet, going forward, no one's gonna shine brighter than Danny Limelight.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Danny Rivera will be back right after this.
Saturday at noon, it's an all-new Championship Wrestling presented by Pro Shingle.
Saturday, the United TV Championship is on the line as Dan Joseph defends against Levi Shapiro and Howdy Price.
Saturday at noon, right here on CW30 Memphis.
Is your stained roof ugly? Be honest. If you said yes, you need a roof shampoo. Eco-friendly, no bleach. Call now for a free quote. 901-258-6503. Great news, wrestling fans. Dave & Buster's watch parties return Sunday, July 19th for Extreme Rules. It's free, plus you can win prizes. Dave & Buster's Wolf Chase. The all-new Championship Wrestling podcast is presented by Be Free CBD.
Are you related to Austin Idol?
As far as you and everyone else is concerned, Austin Idol is my uncle. I ran into Uncle Austin. I informed him of this. We do, in fact, have the exact same birthday. I let him know that I was Anthony Idol. He did ask where his check was. So
BeFreeCBD.com joins forces with Championship Wrestling to help you be and feel your best.
Looking to raise money for your school, nonprofit, or youth sports team?
Tag team with Championship Wrestling.
Oh yeah! Bring live pro wrestling to your event or fundraiser.
It's simple. For more information, go to ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com and click Contact. Welcome back. Danny Limelight not only looks like he's 100%, but after that match, he sounded 100% as well.
That's right. Tresario made Danny earn that victory, and he had an impressive showing himself. But a crazy DDT and Dragon Sleeper were enough to make the man that snaps tap, tap, tap.
We We also heard from one half of our Dave & Buster's main event earlier. Not sure why Andy Brown and Adrian Quest want to poke the bear, but that's exactly what they did.
Oh man, it's our PP3 Finals Champion Showcase featuring the United Tag Team Champions Adrian Quest and Andy Brown taking on Heritage Champion Watts and United TV Champion Dan Joseph. Brought to you by Dave & Buster's, and like you said, Watts and Joseph are even more fired up after what happened earlier.
We saw the static on the screens as Quest and Brown came out. I think your brain will go fuzzy if the big man, the Heritage Champion, hits you. And you can see, to your point, Dan Joseph, all kinds of fired up. He's beside himself here.
Well, he was completely disrespected by Andy Brown. It was totally uncalled for. And now, of course, big championship showcase main event, the Heritage Champion, the TV Champion, and the Tag Champs.
Huge, high-profile main event. Big-time bragging rights on the line here. Champions collide. What a team this is, guys. A Heritage champ, television champ, in the house for our main event.
You see Andy Brown down there mocking Dan Joseph with a slap motion. I can't wait to see these two tie up.
It's time for the Dave & Buster's Match of the Week. Watch WWE Extreme Rules at Dave & Buster's tomorrow night. It's free. Plus, you'll have a chance to win prizes. Let's head back to ringside.
Here to set the stage.
The following contest is a non-title Champions Showcase match. Introducing first in the corner to my left, at a combined weight of 367 pounds, they are the United World Tag Team Champions, Andy Brown and Adrian Quest. Introducing their opponents. First, from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 203 pounds, he is the United Television Champion, Dan Joseph. And introducing his tag team partner, he is the Hollywood Heritage Champion. This is Watts.
Stage is set. Whole lot of champions there filling the ring for this one, guys. Now, obviously, the tag team champions, more experience as a team. But is that enough to overcome the combined force of the television and Heritage champions? And here you see Dan Joseph a little hot under the collar, guys.
Look, he gave Andy Brown with that receipt there, that slap right to him.
Absolutely. Even the Heritage champion Watts looked a little surprised at the aggression of his partner here. Hey, whoa, what a double clothesline.
Look at the speed by Joseph.
Sliding into home plate. All right, it's official. Match is starting, guys.
The power on display by Dan Joseph here has Adrian Quest up. Look at that, with that vertical suplex.
Oh, and just little something extra, just throwing him away like yesterday's newspaper. And he wants to get his hands on Andy Brown after Andy Brown certainly got his hand on Dan Joseph with that disrespectful slap. Watts, the big man, checks in. Now, you're a heavyweight MMA fighter. What do you think of the size and strength of this super heavyweight in Watts?
He is a monster. I'll tell you what. Him and Anthony Idol, they are both mammoths of men. An interesting thing about Eric Watts is with his name, a watt is a measurement of power. And one thing we can say about Eric Watts is this kid has proven to be a powerhouse in United wrestling rings around the country.
Yeah, when he goes for that fall-away slam, it's always a round trip. Ticket booked there, Jeff.
And speaking of Anthony Idol, the man who was robbed just a week ago in the finals of the PP3 Cup, and the man who is conspicuous by his absence right now, Ray Roses.
Yeah, and again, you mentioned Anthony Idol. What a matchup that would have been if Idol had won the PP3 Cup, could have cashed it in, as you said, would do it face-to-face, man-to-man with maybe Watts, maybe Dan Joseph. But it would be a true contest. Still can't get over the way Roses won the cup, forcing that disqualification. Ooh, beautiful suplex there, though, using all the momentum. was Dan Joseph. Going for the cover now is the television champion. You'll recall it was Rosas grabbing the leg of Anthony Idol, forcing it into a kick movement into the official. The official calls for the disqualification. Still can't believe it went down like that after getting through the entire tournament, guys.
Absolutely, completely stole the matchup stole the cup. Watch out, Joseph with the lateral press here. But again, like you said, TK, Joseph, Watts, heads are probably on a swivel here, keeping their eyes out for Ray Rosas.
Yeah, that was absolutely a surprise the way that he won that. But the one thing we can always expect from these guys is a complete disregard for the integrity of sports competition.
That's true. As they say, they don't care. You don't like the way they do it? They don't care. Fact of the matter is they've got the cup.
Having an opponent who doesn't care is a very dangerous opponent because they're unpredictable. You don't know what they're going to do.
Cover now. Quest looking for the victory. And it makes them very dangerous.
Now, Quest now in control of Joseph. And again, a lot of power now in the camp of Brown, Quest, and Rosas. Again, with the cover, you got Rosas with the cup. Again, that means he has Percy's privilege. He can cash in that title opportunity at any time he wants, and it could be for Joseph, it could be for Watts. It's up to him.
Well, we heard that he's targeting Watts. He's targeting the big man. Now, whether that's the gospel truth or some sort of swerve, that remains to be seen. This main event champion showcase continues, however, right after this.
I'm a man. I'm the best chugger in school. Go, 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 go. My nickname in school now it is?
Oh, gosh.
He's Chugmaster.
Ice cream slush chugger.
Lemonberry slush float.
Yum.
Get your Evolution comic books at hthmemphis.org.
Choosing Pro Shingle is like picking the perfect tag team partner, right, Dave?
You got that right. It's simple and easy. They'll even file your insurance claim for you.
Give them a call. Tell them Dave and Dustin sent you.
901-258-6503.
Great news, wrestling fans. Dave and Buster's watch parties return Sunday, July 19th for Extreme Rules. It's free, plus you can win prizes. Dave and Buster's Wolf Chase.
Saturday at noon, it's an all-new championship wrestling presented by Pro Shingle.
Saturday, the United TV Championship is on the line as Dan Joseph defends against Levi Shapiro and Howdy Price.
Saturday at noon, right here on CW30 Memphis.
Welcome back. Main event, champion showcase. United Tag Team Champions isolating Dan Joseph and dominating the action throughout the break.
We've brought up Ray Rosas' name a couple times. I don't know about you guys, but I am wondering where Ray is. I have a feeling he's going to make some kind of appearance here tonight.
Well, you got to think, and you'll recall, Adrian Quest and Andy Brown weren't out for the start of his PP3 Finals match with Anthony Idol either, but then they certainly made their presence felt.
Oh, they certainly did, TK. They certainly did. Andy Brown there with the cheap shot to Watts. He's having none of it.
He's cheap shotting everybody. Cheap shotting people like it's going out of style.
Well, again,
it should go out of style.
Again, they simply don't care. They don't care.
Yeah, why are you going to bat the beehive, though, when it's... Why are you going to piss off Watts? I mean, are you kidding me?
Well, it's a smart time to do it when they had a referee between them.
Okay. What's an official going to do? Official's going to stop Watts? Official couldn't stop a assisted kick to the nether regions, though. That's for certain. All right. Well, action continuing here, and I'll tell you, just like a pack of jackals, these two, Adrian Quest, Andy Brown, they will absolutely smother you if they have the advantage, and that's what you see here. It's like...
Well, they're cutting off the ring, right? They're cutting it in half. They're keeping Dan Joseph away from Watts. They don't want Dan Joseph tagging the big man, TK.
This is like a street beatdown, the way that they got Dan Joseph in the corner, just stomping him and beating on him while he's down.
Nasty form. You can see the head just rocketing back there of Dan Joseph. And Andy Brown, one of the most precise strikers in the history of this program. It's taken him to great success. Former Red Carpet Rumble winner.
Oh, just throws him with that suplex.
Andy Brown is quite the striker. I think he would fare very well inside the lights out cage.
Oh, let's get him up to heavyweight, and maybe he could take you on. I would pay to see that.
That wouldn't be a smart choice for Andy Brown.
Yep. Likewise, though, you'd be swimming with sharks if you ever stepped in the ring here with the likes of Andy Brown, Adrian Quest, in their domain, their natural habitat. But here we go. Dan Joseph springboards back in. German suplex, beautifully done, but does he have enough to make the tag?
What athleticism from Joseph, but this is the moment. He's got to muster up that strength, got to muster up that energy. He's got to get to the big man, got to get to the Heritage Champ Watts.
Dan Joseph, a proud father, but no dad bod here. He is put together a great athlete. He's got so much heart as well. Can he get to the big man? He does. Quest tags in as well.
Here we go, the big man unloading on the tag team champs.
Nobody's safe. And you know what? Maybe they made a mistake, you think? Saying, hey, we're putting a target on you. We're coming after you with the PP3 Cup with Percy's privilege. Right. This is what you get.
Right, man. Angering the giant, like you said, batting the beehive there.
That's a big beehive. That's a big colony. And Watts in total control.
Oh, here we go. Corner to corner.
And you talked about weight classes in the past. There's an enormous discrepancy here, Bulletproof.
Absolutely. I think Watts is bigger than both of them combined.
Oh, well, he's going to combine them both right now. Look at this. Double your pleasure, double your fun. What does the Heritage Champ have in store? Double. Ooh. Samoan drop. They went down in a heap. Nasty. Big nasty.
Eric Watts firmly in control. What are we going to see? Are big men supposed to fly like that, TK?
Watts defying gravity and trying to defeat his opponents as well. Scary.
The Heritage Champion showing us what he's made of, showing us what he's got, showing us why he's on top of the mountain.
That's scary athleticism for a man his size, Blake.
Absolutely.
Scary athleticism.
This has been a wild match so far, and I'm not surprised with how much jewelry these competitors have that it's been this exciting.
Down here, you may dispense with the pleasantries. Choke bomb coming here. There it is, beautifully executed. Say goodbye. Oh, Brown makes the save. Maybe prolonging the inevitable.
Oh, Brown was quick to get in there. And now Watts doesn't look happy, Todd.
He doesn't like to be interrupted after a choke force, that's for sure.
He might be looking for the DNR next.
So many weapons. Might be a throwback, might be thinking murder bomb. Haven't seen that in a while.
Oh, hey, well, Andy Brown saw it. He knew it was coming. Oh, what a shot!
Wow, that was right up the middle, split the uprights.
Wait, but look, Dan Joseph made the tag. He's the legal man right now.
I don't believe that Adrian Quest and Andy Brown are wise to that. Low bridge, there goes the big man. But you're right, Dan Joseph, television champ, legal man, do a little flapjack.
Starting to get his revenge for that slap earlier.
Quest, though, so quick. Trying to catch him is like trying to catch smoke with your bare hand. Good luck.
I'll tell you what, but we talked about the intensity of Dan Joseph coming into this matchup, and he is not stopping.
Not where you want to be, though. That pack mentality, look at this. Caught him with that super kick up the middle. Now perhaps the double stop, yes! Dive to the outside, look at this. Teamwork by the reigning tag team champs. Gonna take home the victory in the showcase. Not yet, only a count of 2.
That was close, TK. I for sure thought that was it.
And if that doesn't do it, what on earth will? What a litany of double team offense there, guys.
Of course, the tag team advantage goes to the champs, right? They have the better experience and continuity.
Talked about that. Nice takedown defense here by Dan Joseph.
I think they were looking for that spike package pile driver there.
I think they were. And Watts pulled the rug out from under Adrian Quest. Oh, we might be looking for the sequel, part 2 here. Choke Force Part 2 coming your way. This time it's personal. Yes. Oh, what a 40-ounce bounce. That was a double shot there. He took the big man down. Can't believe that. Instant replay by the TV champ.
And now it's down to Dan Joseph and Andy Brown.
For the COD. Look out here. Rolls him up. Wow, how beautiful was that? He did it.
Oh, he got him. He got him.
Here are your winners, the Hollywood Heritage Champion Watts and the United Television Champion Dan Joseph.
This instant replay is brought to you by Dave & Buster's. Don't forget, watch WWE Extreme Rules with us tomorrow night. It's free to watch. That's Dave & Buster's Wolf Chase.
What are we going to see here? Oh! Are big men supposed to...
No! Come on! Oh, and it hits the big man after absolutely lambasting the television champion.
Oh, with the title cheap shot from Quest.
This is a showcase. This is supposed to be a champion showcase, showcasing the champions. Oh. And now this pile driver, are you kidding me?
These guys have no respect for the rules.
No class whatsoever. It's supposed to be a battle of the best.
Oh, wait a second. They're signaling.
Oh, no. He's got it. He's got an official. He's got the cup.
Are we about to see a new Heritage Champion right now?
It could be a Heritage Champion. We could see a television champion. He could take his pick. They're both out. They're both lifeless. This is the power of the privilege, gentlemen.
This one.
What? He sent the referee back? What's going on here?
He had his pick. Both champions could not be more vulnerable. Oh, look at this. Rosas, I guess.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of Championship Wrestling presented by Pro Shingle Blockbuster Event.
What a PP3, and things have really started to heat up as we head back into live action very, very soon.
Watts and Dan Joseph did score the victory in our Dave & Buster's match of the week, reminding everyone why they are the champions in their own right. Unfortunately, after the bell, Andy and Adrian laid out our heroes with a vicious attack, seemingly to set up Ray Rosas to cash in his PP3 cup.
Well, that's exactly what they were doing, or at least teasing.
Despite bringing a referee with him, Ray and his cronies sat down and said, "Who cares?"
We care. How many times do I have to say it? The locker room cares. But right now, Ray Rosas and his group known as Static are holding way too much power, in my opinion.
Yeah, you sound like a broken record. Let's not end the day on a sour note. Remember, fans, tomorrow night at Dave & Buster's, it's the return of our pay-per-view watch parties.
Oh, yeah. Come watch WWE Extreme Rules with us, absolutely free, 6 p.m. bell time. And, of course, we're going to be following all the proper guidelines to make sure that we're all safe while still having a ton of fun.
That means sitting 6 feet apart and wearing masks when possible. And don't forget, you can win prizes.
That's right. I can't wait to see everyone there. Maybe an elbow bump instead of a high five. But join us tomorrow at Dave & Buster's in Memphis.
As for the rest of you, we'll see you right here again next week.
And until then, so long, everybody.